Get after it, MP.
What's good, man? What's going on YouTube? Thanks for that shot real quick.
Hey, what you working on?
MP, let's bring it to him.
Let's go. All-Star game. What's up, man? Let's go. Get it go.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
I'll look at the West All-Stars starting group. They've got Curry. Prodigy is out there with Little. Then there's Dropniak. And it's Edwards in at the two guard.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. And it's Little finishing it off.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Tries from 10. West All-Stars with the rebound. Curry's got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Little. Some nice passing here by the West. Here's the Prodigy. Again, the West All-Stars.
And the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Cunningham on the wing. Here's Banchero.
Banchero just attacking the rim, going up over the defense that time.
Here's the Prodigy. He's covered by Ball. Curry, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Banchero. To the middle. He's looking for Carroll and finds him.
That's a nice play by Paolo Banchero. I mean, just has an excellent feel for the game.
The West leading by 6. Drives to the hoop, and it's denied. They recover it. Little passes to the Prodigy. count it. Good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The West making some changes.
Light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. We've got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He's out there with Drobniak. And Benyama's out there with the Prodigy. And it's man in at the 4. So it's the West now. After the East All-Stars, three-pointer on the other end. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the West All-Stars?
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And additionally, they're doing a terrific job getting to the line tonight, and they're turning all those trips into early points.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
The East trail by 7. Here's Barlow. Still yet to score. Over Drobniak. The shot by Barlow, no good. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. The Prodigy. That one doesn't drop.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Rob. And taken away by Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And the 3 ball is good.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Here's the Prodigy. 12 points for him.
And I'm not sure he realizes there are 4 other guys on the floor with him, trying to make this a one-man show.
Yeah, he's got a little black hole going on there. If he gets it, then he's not giving it up to anybody else, and that's really not what this game is about.
Here's the Prodigy. And he makes good on the layup. The Prodigy's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Teams changing it up here.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, and that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Now, here's Ball. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Edwards. It's Edwards on the wing. Three-pointer for 3. Edwards nails it.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Ball against Edwards. 11 feet away. And another miss by the East. The West leading by 6. Outside, SGA. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to the prodigy. Shot clock at 6. Fires from way outside. And Blackman pulls it down.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
Here's SGA.
Fucker, man.
After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. Curry setting the pick for Wembanyama. No good on the triple. Carroll passes to Black. Here's
You're
ball.
fucking hell, man.
And how's that for communication between teammates? Terrific
Fucking
pass
bullshit.
and even a better finish on the alley-oop.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. West All-Stars lead by 2. We've got more in store for you right after this.
These fucking things rip too easy.
And it's time to strap in as we get set to...
When you get a chance, you got the hand sanitizer. The hand sanitizer. Open up one of those ice creams. Open up one of those things and just all over me. Open up one of these and it fucking. Wait. Give me the edge.
Bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
All out there with Cunningham. Then it's Paolo Banchero. And it's Carroll in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the East All-Stars. 4-point game. Banchero draws the double. Good ball movement here by the East. Cunningham outside. Over Edwards. Cunningham's shot is off. The West leading by 4. Here's the prodigy. Rejected by Banchero.
That's the reek that makes Banchero such a hard defender to go up against. Hard to get over him.
Ball dishes to Cunningham. Pass to Richards. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Richards got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Down low, here's Curry. Banked in off the glass.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Banchero looking around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Defense wasn't quite ready for that Banchero move. Got them all flustered and flummoxed with that pump fake.
This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him.
You know, he gets to the line quite a bit, and I know Paolo Banchero would like to see his percentage from the line creep up, and I think it will.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Pass to the prodigy. And he gets the bucket. The prodigy's got 4 points this quarter.
And really, this has been an MVP caliber performance. Guys, he's been terrific.
Yeah, he has been. It's going to be a very easy job for the voters this year.
Inside, here's Richards. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists in the game. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Edwards passes to the product. Lets it go from 11. Again, the West All-Star.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And Richards has it in the corner. And he's good on the 3-ball. Richards got 12 points in the game.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Here's the prodigy. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. And the West leads by 5. To the paint, here's Richards. And a wide-open look for Cunningham. And another three from the East.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
1:36 left here in the third quarter. Here are the East All-Stars. Here's Richards. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's the prodigy. A three-pointer, no good. And the East has possession. Trailing by 2. And the rejection by Curry. 1:06 left in the third. Carroll with it. He's picked up by Little. Carroll dishes the ball. Pass to Banchero. Fades. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. And 12 points for Paolo Banchero.
So impressive. The fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Edwards against Cunningham. Paul with a wide open look. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here's the prodigy. That one, no good. Great defense that time from Banchero. Pass to Richards. For the lead, he lays it in. Richards got 14 points.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. East All-Stars ahead. They're up by 2. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
On the floor for the West All-Stars, Anthony Edwards out there with SGA. Then there's the prodigy. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's man in at the 4-man position.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. The East leading by Johnson, wide open. Off target from outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. SGA surveying the defense. Clock at 6. Shoots. And it's the East with the rebound. Carroll's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Barlow. To the inside. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's the prodigy. The rebound by Richards.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
From outside the arc, it's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 8th assist here tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And you know what? He's been on the big stage, guys, and he's been at his absolute best.
And Greg, barring something unforeseen, I mean, I think we know who the All-Star MVP is going to be. He's already got one hand on that trophy.
The East leading by 5. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Now Banchero gets it to go down low.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter he has really been the man.
And they'll get another chance. A three-pointer. Good.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Cunningham looking it over.
2 minutes.
They set the screen. Launches it. Knocks down the three.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Shoots the three. No good.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Banchero screen on Edwards. It's stolen by Edwards.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
And there's the three.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Up top, Banchero. Edwards with the rebound.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
And down goes the three.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Cunningham fires. The long shot, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Knocks down the three.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here is Ball. 12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 5 on the clock. Puts up the three. No good from 3. And we're going to overtime. A riveting defensive play to keep them alive. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
You got Anthony Edwards. Little out there with Curry. Then there's the prodigy. And it's Drobniak in at the 1 spot. Beyond the arc. Cleared away by Curry.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Finishes inside on the nice dish.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here he goes. Good!
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The East trail by 4. Cunningham with it. Picked up by Edwards. Boom. And get the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
You know, as a playmaker, ball can look off the defender and drop dimes with either hand.
So it's the West now. They're led by as many as 14 points. Ah, the basket is good.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the East. Trailing by 4. Rebounded by Curry. Here's the prodigy. Defended by Richards. And it misses. Cunningham inside. Edwards there. Bucket.
Yes, sir. Kay Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
Here's Drobniak. It's in. His shot is pure.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Outside Cunningham. Trained from outside.
The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Oh,
Clark, he just walked the rim.
Insanity on display right there. Wow.
Woo. Woo.
That was absurd. He's showing the skills that got him voted here.
I feel not gonna show my replay.
Boy, the and one is big, making this now a 2-possession game.
What a big possession right here.
no doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Jacks up a three. Good.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
It's a three-point game.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a three if we're going to get yet another overtime.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick two and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Second, separating the shot clock and game clock. He puts in the J.
Quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of two is good. That will put them up by 2. Cunningham with it. Carroll with a screen for Cunningham. Can't tie it up. That one's no good. So a close game sees the West All-Stars taking this one.
Oh, yeah, we won, baby.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent
42
on
points
both
at.
sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
At this time, direct your attention to center court for the presentation.
Oh, MVP.
Here to present the trophy is NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. Let's hear it for the All-Star MVP.
Hell yeah, MVP, baby. Hell yeah. Clutch. And dope.
Let's hear it for the NBA MVP.
New stars emerge to inject a youthful exuberance. The Spurs enter the postseason with the best record in the conference. But now, the stakes are higher. Will their dominance be tested as they go up against the Portland Trailblazers? Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game 1. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Stockton is out there with Denny Avdia. Then there's Scoot Henderson. Then there's Maxwell, and it's Flowers in at the 2. And for the Spurs, they've got the prodigy. Oliver is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Castle, and it's Harper in at the 1 spot. Take a look at the Spurs. They are clearly the favored team in this series, and I guarantee they've got their sights set on a bigger prize than just getting through this round.
That can be dangerous, though. It's fine to focus on an overall goal, but a team can't get caught looking past any opponent in the playoffs.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who has a report on MP.
As we know, this marks 9 straight playoff appearances for MP and his team, and I asked him if it's gotten routine. He said, no way. Every trip is different. This is the NBA postseason. How can we not be excited? So 9 straight trips, and MP is still loving it, guys.
And we still love watching it. Thanks for that. Here's Flowers. Henderson, no one around him. Connects from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's the prodigy. Just 5 on the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Trailblazers ball.
Abdi on the wing. And another 3 for Portland.
Oh, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Harper the pass to the product. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Trailblazers ball.
And so here's Portland. Outside, Avdia. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Avdia's gone 2 of 3 shooting from deep here. Wembanyama passes to the product. Five to shoot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. San Antonio making a switch here. Hardy's checked in. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Henderson passes to Maxwell. Inside. 6 to shoot. Maxwell with a screen on Harper. Henderson, no good. Spurs trail by 9. Castle on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Can they get it? It's rebounded by Maxwell. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Henderson outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Wembanyama against Maxwell. Tries from 7. And it's Portland with the rebound. Right side, Avdia. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Avdia's got 8 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Checked in for the Spurs. Jenkins comes in for Harper.
Substitution on court.
.56 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Jenkins. Wembanyama, a screen on Sharp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot's good.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Well, you need to have a short-term memory. You can't worry about the shots that didn't go in.
McCloud. And a miss there on the triple. Spurs trail by 9. Castle with it. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. No good from outside. Portland's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Now, here's Sharp. Over Castle. And that one released in time, but no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Trailblazers lead by 9. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
On the floor for Portland, we've got DeAndre Ayton, and it's McCloud in a point. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Spurs shooting their first free throws here tonight. The first one falls, and the Spurs with some changes. Carlson's checked in, and it's the prodigy in for Hardy. That one is no good. Portland leading by 10. Pass to Flowers. Here's McCloud. Still without a basket. Here's Dadier. Hits it from three-point range.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Well, the prodigy in their last time out against New Orleans really lit up the floor. He ended up with 44 points, and they just couldn't stop him. Every time he let it go, you expected it to go in. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propel them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Wembanyama, he's checked in for the Spurs. And Portland with a change here, too. Henderson's checked in. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And here are the Trailblazers now. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Pass to Flowers. Cranes the three-pointer. Flowers has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And Jenkins kicks to Smith. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Wembanyama passes to Jenkins. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Back to Wembanyama. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And there's Jenkins. That's good on the assist by Wembanyama.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Here's Flowers. Defended by Wembanyama. Henderson, no good.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Stolen away. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Henderson's got his second bucket of the night.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. A different look now for San Antonio. Purdue, he's checked in for Smith. Hardy comes in for Castle. And it's Harper in for Jenkins. Spurs trail by 16. Pass to Hardy. Okoro, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Portland with ball. Now to the lineup for San Antonio, number 22.
Portland's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the three ball well. Three-pointer, Stockton. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game.
Well, you've got to value the possession. They've given up 6 points off of turnovers this quarter alone.
Trailblazers leading by 16. Avdia kicks to Stockton. Drills the three-pointer.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
And the Spurs with some changes. Oliver's checked in for Okoro. And Castle is subbed in for Hardy. Pass to Sharp. And here's Stockton. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
55 seconds left to play here in the half. And Wembanyama outside. Now Castle.
And continuing to cough it up here. The TO's threatening to cost these guys the game.
And Portland with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run. Pass to Sharp. Outside, Avdia. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
And Portland with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run. Jacks up a three. Nailed from three-point land. Avdia's got 11 points.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Now Sharp. Over Castle. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Trailblazers out in front as they end the second quarter on a 20-4 run. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of game one and a big lead right now for the Portland Trailblazers.
You have certain players that live and die by the three. Right now, they are L-I-V-I-N, living. Can it continue this way? I don't know.
Yeah, normally you preach a balanced attack. Maybe these guys don't need it. Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. In good position in the series, but not so much tonight. Guys, what are you seeing?
Yeah, I think they put their foot off the gas just a little bit. Feeling confident, but you got to keep working.
Yeah, you need to have that killer instinct. You know, we got a team balance, and we got to put them away.
Get them out of there. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. What a game we're seeing from Deni Avdija.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Here's Henderson. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Oliver. Then there's the prodigy. Then there's Harper. And it's Castellan at the shooting guard position. That's the San Antonio 5.
And all the turnovers, guys, are hurting his team. I mean, he's continuing to just give the ball away.
And for Portland, they're shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Harper with the steal. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Harper's got his first basket.
I'll tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Henderson passes to Stockton. Maxwell with a screen on Castle. And the basket by Flowers.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Really, it's about valuing the possession. It seems like he's trying to manufacture offense out there rather than just letting the play develop.
Outside, Avdija. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Hands it from downtown. Avdija's got 14 points for the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And you know what? You've got to play smart when you're trailing. Margin for error much smaller, yet they continue to make mistakes.
Pass to Flowers. Stockton outside. And another 3 for Portland.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Here's Oliver. He has yet to score.
I mean, these giveaways aren't doing them any favors on the scoreboard.
Blazers on offense. They've got a 10-0 run going. Pass to Flowers. Maxwell's shot is no good.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Violation. Trailblazers ball.
Outside, Avdija. Now Stockton. Here's Flowers. And another three for Portland.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
And when Wembanyama throws it down.
And you got to get a body on Wembanyama or he will eat you up down low.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Now here's Henderson. He's got 6. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And they've got a lot of ground to make up, and it's hard to do if you continue to struggle offensively.
Hardy, he's checked in for the Prodigy. Trailblazers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Over to the left wing. Wembanyama against Ayton. Ayton a screen on Harper. Lock at 6. McLeod passes to Phillips. Portland no good that time either. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Harper's shot's good.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Oliver. Here's Wembanyama. They swipe it. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Here's Phillips. Defended by Wembanyama. Here's McLeod. Nothing on the board. Shoots the 3. Phillips' shot is off. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Now, here's Hardy. He's covered closely. Floats it up for Wembanyama. And stolen by Ayton. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. To the middle. Sharp against Castle. Pass to Phillips. Here's McLeod. Shot clock at 5. Knocks down the 3 ball.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. With a 34-point advantage heading into the break, their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, he made the right play. It didn't have to be a highlight reel play, and that's all you can ask from any position.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. On the court for the Trailblazers, we've got Sharp, Andre Ayton out there with Hammond, and it's McLeod made up the point. And here is McDaniel. Pass to Dodgier. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Hey, guys, just a little too nonchalant there. That's a couple turnovers here in the last few minutes, and those miscues can spell trouble.
And for Portland, they're shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. McDaniels passes to Ayton. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Pass to Hardy.
Player standing out of bounds, violation. Portland ball.
And so here's Portland. McLeod passes to Ayton. McDaniels outside. Here's McLeod. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. The three-pointer is right on target.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. From outside, off the mark.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Spurs making a switch here. Oliver's checked in. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
And these turnovers he's committing are just killing his team.
A different look now for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Hardy. And it's Harper in for Jenkins. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Dottier. Off target with his 3. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. And for Portland, they're shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. And it's Sharp missing. Sharp's gone 1 of 5 from three-point territory.
Turnovers weren't a story for him early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to McLeod. Trailblazers moving the ball around.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
And they've been just a little too casual with the basketball. It continues to haunt them.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Ayton. The rebound by the Spurs. Oliver's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Smart's checked in. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Ayton with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama. Sharp finds McDaniel. Sinks the three-pointer.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Dottier's checked in.
Blazer substitution. Number 40. Back home.
For Portland, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Sharp. Defense is right there. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Player standing out of bounds. Violation. Portland.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
The Trailblazers on offense. They've scored 10 straight. McDaniels outside. Portland no good that time either.
And I don't think that's the shot they wanted him to take right now. He's not exactly on fire.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down. And what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Trailblazers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Denny Avdia.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
And Portland making a change here. Smart's checked in to the paint. Ayton with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
And here are the Trailblazers. It's been 13 unanswered points for them. Pass to McLeod. Fade away. He can't get that one to fall. 16 seconds left in the fourth.
Player standing out of bounds, violation. Portland ball.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Sharp with it. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Alan LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
You asleep, brother? Somebody wake this guy up, game time. In zooted and booted, ready for action. Nah bro, TS unreal browski.
Let's see.
Round one continues with a refreshing surge. The San Antonio Spurs, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Portland Trailblazers. Round one of the NBA playoffs continues.
Both teams taking the temperature of this series in Game 1. Now they know what to expect. Let's get going on Game 2 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. So here's Portland's starting group. We've got Avdia, and it's Henderson in at the point guard position. And for the Spurs, they've got Harper. He's out there with Castle. And it's the Prodigy in at the small forward. Taking a look at San Antonio. When a higher seed loses an opening game of a playoff matchup, how do you move past that?
Well, B.A., interestingly, you don't want to forget what happened. You actually want to learn from what went wrong and correct course in Game 2. Stare your mistakes in the eye, and you'll have success.
Here's Harper. Pass to the Prodigy. The three is up. Maxwell grabs a miss. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Here's Flowers. He shoots it. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
The Prodigy can't hit. Here are the Blazers with the ball. Pass to Flowers. Portland moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Henderson finds Avdia. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
When you got length for days and you're quick off your feet, it's a problem. Wembanyama will find you.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Avdia with a steal. Pass to Maxwell. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Henderson. Oh, rejected.
Yeah, it already was. I guess I started the game and I fell asleep. So I woke up. No, I think we both fell asleep. So when I woke up, I already lost. Started another game and everything. Oh, shit.
Acted by Wembanyama.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Wembanyama is a talented passer. He is so good at finding his teammates.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Nails it from 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's the Prodigy, defended by Avdia. And the Prodigy gets it to go.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
They set a pick. To the inside, Flowers. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Pass to Castle. Lets the 3 fly. Portland with a rebound. Now here's Henderson. Here's Stockton. 3-pointer. Another 3 from Portland.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Smith, he's checked in. Timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Here's the Prodigy. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Takes the 3. And Dadier pulls it down. The Prodigy's gone 2 of 5 tonight. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Isaac Okoro is out there with Smith. Then it's Stephon Castle. And it's Jenkins in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Oh, got that one up quick. The Prodigy's got 6 points.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And it's good for 2. Give him 8 points now.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Blazers trail by 14. Pass to Sharp. Here's Dadier. No points so far. 6 to shoot. Sharp passes to Aiden. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. The Spurs have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Sharp. Gets Smart on the wing. Pass to McLeod. Launches it. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's the Prodigy. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Okoro, and it's Harper in for Jenkins. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Henderson. Back to Sharp. Now Henderson. Here's Flowers. Counted from distance. Flowers got his second basket of the night.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Here's the Prodigy. Into the lane. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Sharp passes to Henderson. Fires the 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. the defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks. They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Blazers trail by 17. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. You can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Spurs with some changes. Sissoko comes in for Smith, and it's Hardy in for Castle. Dele Aldi's checked in for Portland. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. From behind the arc, the rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
San Antonio shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. And that one misses.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
And he sinks the second.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
Portland moving it around. Now here's Avdia. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Drives to the hoop. The prodigy can't hit. Blazers trail by 18. Pass to Henderson. Here's Stockton. Portland, no good that time either. San Antonio's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Shot from the wing. The prodigy can't hit. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Henderson's got 5 points now in the quarter. And the prodigy gets it to go. And the Spurs lead by 18.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Inside, here's Maxwell, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
And so the San Antonio Spurs with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
The defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah. Taking a look at the... Appreciate you joining.
And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. Blazers trail by 16. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. We've got Henderson, and it's Flowers in at the 2. The 3. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to the prodigy. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Avdia. Shot's good by Stockton. Stockton's got 5.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's the prodigy. Give him 20. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
Wembanyama with the main finish.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's Flowers. He's got 6. Just 4 to shoot. Portland needs to get off a shot here. Maxwell, no good.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here's the prodigy, and he drains the quick shot. The prodigy's got 22 points.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Now here's Henderson. He's got 5. And there's the screen. Avdia from outside. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 11.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
He's putting the team on his back. Incredible scoring performance thus far.
Here's Flowers. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Clock at 6. 4-3. Again, the miss by Portland. Spurs lead by 20. Here's the prodigy. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Stockton. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Snatched away. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Ahead, here's Castle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Castle's got 9.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Spurs making a change here. Hardy's checked in. And up. San Antonio's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. We've got Smith. Hardy is out there with Isaac Okoro. And it's Jenkins in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
Here's McLeod. Now Henderson. Pass to Aiden. Back to Henderson. Portland moving it around. Three-pointer Sharp. Knocks it down from distance.
rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And the prodigy gets it to go.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Sharp. Pass to McLeod. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Portland ball. Shooting for Portland. Henderson at the line for one.
And the technical free throw is good.
Number 33, Maxwell.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Oh, there's the alley. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardy.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Number 10, Lucas McLeod.
And it's Henderson with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Outside Sharp. Back to Henderson. The three ball. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Pass to the prodigy. Four on the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Trailblazers ball.
Sissoko, he's checked in for San Antonio. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Henderson scanning the floor. Off the outside. Pass to Henderson. Launches a three. Up again. It's good on the putback. Maxwell's got 4 points this quarter.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
The prodigy. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And the three off target.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Portland has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And Henderson with the basket on the assist by Avdia. Avdia's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And San Antonio making a change here. Kolich checked in. Called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
The prodigy can't hit. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Beyond the arc. Avdia can't get it to go.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. A minute 42 left in the game. Here's the three. The rebound by Sissoko. The Spurs have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Pass to Jenkins. Here's the prodigy. Maxwell grabs a miss. Maxwell's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And so that's the end of game 2. No question, this is a big win for the Spurs.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this team has to feel great, knotting up this series at 1-1.
A huge win for them, avoiding going down 2-0, and this series is on.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game from Victor Wembanyama.
His range and timing protecting the rim, he blocked a lot of shots and altered even more. It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
And the prodigy gets it to go.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Henderson. Off the outside. Fires the three. Another three for Portland.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball.
Into the lineup for your Spurs, number 3.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. It might have been just game 2 of the series, but this one felt like a must-win.
I just love the fire they played with tonight. It's the playoffs, and they really brought the energy.
And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.